You guys know what time it is. Hey, yo, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. It's been a minute since I popped on here and just ripped out a podcast. Last podcast, I think I used a call recording. Last podcast, I did an interview with Noah. The podcast before that, I did a call recording. So it's been a minute since I have been on the mic. Wow, I sound super cheesy right now. Let's get after it. All right. So, as you guys know, this is the Fit CEO podcast. I am your host, Chad Molyneux, the CEO of the Next Level Coaching Academy. And I hope you guys are doing flipping phenomenal. I got an interesting one for you today. I think this one will probably be a mind blower. You guys are probably going to be like, holy shit, if I can do this, this will change the game for my business. But that's the only kind of content we create here, right? Man, I'm in an interesting mood. Okay, let's do it. So what we're going to be talking about today is models versus methods. Okay, so if you can nail this down, and I'm about to explain this and break it all down for you, but just to get you excited about the topic, if you can nail this down, you may be staring at a business that is 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. Who knows how far you could take it, right? I mean, you can take it as far as you want, but if you can nail down at least the development of creating a model and not marketing methods, you for sure will have a 7-figure business. For sure will have a 7-figure business. And if you want to take it, to 8, 9, 10, I believe that this is the secret in doing so. Okay, so model versus method. What does that even mean? All right, so a method, I'm going to use fitness as a context. I'll use business as a context to tie this in. But a method is like calorie counting is a method to weight loss. Keto is a method to weight loss. Everyone has their own, viewpoints on it, but it's a method, right? Intermittent fasting is a method to weight loss. High intensity interval training is a method to weight loss. Using business as an analogy here, DMing is a method to lead gen. Ads are a method to lead gen, right? These are all methods. These are not necessarily models. And most coaches, I'll explain what a model is in a minute. Most coaches, business and fitness, advertise methods. They don't advertise models, right? When you look at most fitness coaches' posts, it's, hey, here's this method. We teach this method, right? Which puts you in a category, right? And when you're trying to stand out, when you're trying to make a memorable business, the goal is to be memorable, right? It's not to be put in a category. It's not to be put in a box. It's to be unique. It's your name should be synonymous with a thing, all right? And most fitness coaches' names are synonymous with calorie counting, are synonymous with macro counting, are synonymous with high intensity interval training, are synonymous with bodybuilding, right? These are all methods, okay? So now what the hell is a model, Chad? You keep going on about all these methods, but what the hell is a model? A model is a systematic process that is a conglomerate of multiple different methods. So it's a conglomerate of multiple different methods that is put into a systematic process that you could take clients through and has proven over time, over a certain number of clients, has proven to produce a result. Okay, so a method, once again, is a conglomerate, which means a lot of. A model is a conglomerate of multiple different methods put together in a systematic process that has been tried, tested, and proven through a certain number of people to produce a very specific result. All right, so let's get a little bit more narrow here, right? We're still broad. You're probably still like, this still doesn't make sense. Let's get a little bit more narrow. I will give you an example of a model. All right, so when I had my fitness business, I called it the Health and Wealth Blueprint. And this was the model in which we took our clients through. Okay, so the first two things that we had every client focus on was hitting their calories and hitting their workouts consistently. All right. Our thought process there is these are the simplest things that they can get done. Don't worry about macros. Don't worry about food quantity or quality rather. Don't worry about sleep. Don't worry about hydration. Let's just get you in the gym doing some exercise. Maybe not even the gym. Maybe we'll just get you 10,000 steps. right? And let's just get you hitting the calories, all right? Don't worry about anything else, the food quality. Don't worry about the macros. Don't worry about the types of workouts. Let's just get you active. Let's get you hitting the calories, okay? That was the first two things that we focused on in our model. Once our clients got successful with focusing on those two things, we added two more things to the model. So this was the next stage in the model. The next stage in the model is we had them focus on macros, okay? And we had them focus on sleep. All right, we thought those were the next two things that would drive the biggest results. All right, so now they're focusing on four things: exercise, calories, macros, and sleep. All right, so that's the next stage in the model. All right, once they got consistent with that, we then had another step in the model. All right, and the final step in the model was focusing on food quality. And then it was also focusing on stress, hydration, and other components of wellness. All right, so we thought that this was the path, the systematic process that we would take all of our clients through, and it was proven to create a result. Okay, a lot of our clientele were busy entrepreneurs. A lot of them were in real estate, and their goal was to lose about 30 pounds. So this was our model, not method, right? Because there's a lot of different methods in there. You got macros, right? You got focusing on food quality, you got calorie counting, you have exercise, right? You have focusing on sleep, right? These are all different methods of the model, right? But this was the systematic process. This was the model. This was the components of methods that we thought would produce a consistent result, and it did. Okay, and we labeled that and branded that and called it the Health and Wealth Blueprint. And when we would run ads, when we would market our model. We would say, hey, our model, the Health and Wealth Blueprint, is comprised of these things. This is the systematic process that we are going to take you through. Now, what does this do? Okay, what this does is, one, it makes you very unique, right? If you can brand your model, right? My model is called blank, and that model resonates with the goal of the client, right? So our individual was an entrepreneur. Our individual was a busy professional. Our individual was a real estate agent, right? And we called this the Health and Wealth Blueprint, right? Boom, makes sense, right? It's marketable to that category of individual. It's also explainable, right? So it's marketable. It speaks to the demographic we're trying to talk to, but it's also explainable, right? So now when we get on sales calls and when we create ads and when we create posts, we could speak to our model. We could show them the model, right? We could show them visuals of the model. This is stage one. This is stage two. This is stage three. This is, we could show them testimonials. This is where clients were before stage one. This is where clients were after stage one, after stage two, after stage three. At the end of the program, we could show them the whole entire client journey, right? Because we could track different clients. We can get testimonials each step of the way. All right. So this is a really powerful tool that I do not think a lot of health and fitness coaches are thinking about. I think they're thinking about, this is my method. I'm doing the same thing as everybody else. And I hear so many fitness coaches say, like, oh, the market is so saturated. What they're really saying is everybody is coaching these methods. I don't want to just be another, carbon copy, somebody who teaches flexible dieting or teaches X, Y, Z, right? They want to be something different. Well, the way that you become something different is you take these methods, turn them into a model, which is just a systematic process that you're going to take your clients through, right? It could be in stages, it can be in steps, right? And you brand it. It doesn't even have to be unique. It doesn't even have to be like this crazy new nutrition ideology you create, or this crazy new workout ideology you create. It can quite literally be as simple as mine, where I'm just taking all these different methods, putting them in a systematic process. I'm not creating new methods, right? Because why create new methods? These are the methods that work. I'm just being smart with my marketing and putting it in a systematic process and calling it a thing, right? So people, when they think of me, they think of the Health and Wealth Blueprint. They don't think about calories and macros and all the other shit that everybody else is already doing, right? So it's being smart, it's being tactful with your marketing. All right. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. If you really want to be unique, if you really want to be special, if you really want your program to stand out, I empower you to think about creating a model, a systematic process in which you take all your clients through, right? Which, it actually doesn't take away from the uniqueness, right? Because everyone's going to have their own, using my model as an example, everyone's going to have their own special calories. Everyone's going to still have their own special workouts. Everyone's still going to have their own special protocols. This is just the process in which we take clients through. It's marketable. It's explainable, right? So it's marketable. What I mean by that is it speaks to the individual I'm trying to attract. It's explainable. I can explain, me or my team can explain the process in our marketing, which helps connect even more. And also we can explain it on sales calls, which helps connect the dots even more. And it's repeatable, right? And if it's repeatable, that means it's going to produce consistent results for your business and produce consistent results for your clients. All right. So like I said, wrapping this up, I empower you to stop listening to this podcast, right? I'm not going to drag it on for an hour like a lot of other people do, right? I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to give you the knowledge and you're going to leave. You're going to go take action. All right. So I empower you in the next 60 seconds. Stop this podcast. Even if I am rambling still, go create your own model, start marketing that model. Okay. And when I say marketing it, I mean, hey, here's the name of our thing. Here's the result it produces. Here's exactly what it looks like step by step, right? And then you get people signed up and put through your model. And over time, you'll continue to rinse, recycle, repeat. You'll continue to talk about your model, talk about the results it produces, talk about the components of it. And I promise you, that is how you brand your program. All right, that's it. I can keep rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, screenshot it up, tag me on Instagram. Let me know that you listened. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.